I found that there is a lot of information on that. In fact, in psychologicalscience.org, they had an article where they talk about some functions of our brain that can actually increase as we age. They did report in one of the articles that in the past, behavioral scientists, they really did think that cognitive decline was inevitable and memory loss was inevitable as we age, that there was really nothing we could do about it. But Dr. Kim does not agree with that. She says that there is definitely something that we can do about. So we set out and we asked Dr. Kim some really tough questions. We asked her, how can we reverse our IQ? If our IQ is declining, how can we turn that around? We also asked her pointed questions about memory loss. If we're finding that we're forgetting things more frequently, is there anything we can do to bring that up? More importantly, we asked her a tough question about what we call ancillary conditions. Are there conditions that we're disregarding as normal part of aging, which actually can be a condition that can be easily treated? We really need to know about these things. Her answers to our questions, quite frankly, were riveting, very, very inspiring. And we asked her to put these thoughts, her recommendations on video. Take a look at this.
Hi, Shelley, and hi, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with you today. Dr. Kim Crawford, and you know what? That first question was just excellent because there are so many really just ridiculous medical myths out there, and I'll just name a couple of other ones. You're getting older, so your energy goes down, nothing you can do about it. Myth, you're getting older, so you can't sleep through the night. Nothing we can do about it other than a sleeping pill. Myth. And the one I hate because I just love brains is you're getting older, and your memory's going to fade, and it's just normal part of aging, nothing we can do about it. Myth. There are so many components to memory consolidation, memory storage, IQ, cognition, mood, all based on neurotransmitters and all things that we absolutely can help with in my subspecialty, which is anti-aging medicine. It is not true that there's nothing you can do about it, but it is true, for instance, that we do lose about 3 IQ points per decade after age 30. Now, we can do some things that stimulate neural stem cells to form new neurons because, of course, as we age, some neurons die off. We can do that. We can sharpen up concentration because that does indeed, tail off a little bit. We can increase memory consolidation and storage in the little organ called the hippocampus, which is what diminishes in size unless we do something about it as we age. There are so many myths that doctors propagate to people as they age, and they tell them, oh, this is just normal. This is what happens as you age. You know, the aches and pains, the inability to sleep, the drop in energy, all of these things that can be fixed. One of the real myths is that, oh, your brain is just going to deteriorate. Your memory is just going to fade. It's just part of the aging process, and there's really nothing we can do about it. And there's nothing that could be farther from the truth. In fact, there are many things that we can do about it, and we're going to get to that in another part of this interview. But no, your brain does not have to, just age and wither away, and you're, some doddering little idiot as you get older. That absolutely doesn't have to happen. There are many things we can do to intervene, and just for anybody who is reaching middle age and walks into a room and can't remember why they walked into the room. That happens, but you know what? We can reverse that. It's really scary how many people are diagnosed with having dementia that is not treatable when there are a well-known list of treatable causes of dementia. And yes, I have run into this. One of them was with my own 90-year-old father, who I was told, always having cognitive decline, which I, of course, noticed. And somebody got thyroid function tests, but they didn't get the right thyroid function tests. I ordered the right thyroid function tests, and indeed, my dad was hypothyroid, and I treated him, his cognition is fine. So it's more often that something is missed than something is misdiagnosed and the wrong medication is given. Another example, B12 deficiency. That can cause dementia. That's treatable. When somebody's taking benzodiazepines, things like Xanax, Valium, Klonopin, that can actually lead to cognitive decline. So, of course, the treatment for that would be to wean the people off of those medications. Now, the one thing I have seen where, quote, something is prescribed is depression can present as memory loss and mild dementia, and that can be missed. You bet I can give you some concrete take-home tips, and I can tell you where to go for some other good resources. Let's talk about just some of the basics. Diet. If you're eating an inflammatory diet, and if you don't know what an inflammatory diet is, I'm just going to give you some basics. Fast food, processed food, food with a lot of starch, food with sugar, that's inflammatory. If you go to my blog on my website, which I'll mention at the end, I have lots of articles. I think I have one in particular that will give you an anti-inflammatory diet. So that's number one. Number two, it's been long proven that increased cerebral blood flow, which happens when you exercise, definitely staves off dementia. There are supplements which are very well known to be neuroprotective, things like curcumin and fish oil. And when we talk about brain supplementation, there's actually many things that we do, and I do in my practice and through my website. We can stimulate neural stem cells to form new neurons, because as we age, we lose brain cells. We can increase the cognition transit time so that we get that, we get that sharpness back. We can increase concentration. We can increase memory storage. There's many things we can do. But you start off with diet and exercise, and you want to normalize your weight. So those are the biggest take-home tips. If you'd like more information, you can actually get a free 5-part series on brain health at my website, www.drkimsagewellsolutions.com. Take care and goodbye.